Hello, let's start with a little pranayama in Vajrasana. Feel free to sit on a block if you need to. If you need more warm up for the legs today. Let's go ahead and block the left nostril. And then exhale out the right nostril 9 times. Inhale through that left nostril. Hold the breath, block both nostrils. And then exhale forcefully out of that same nostril, the left nostril. Wiping snot. Take a moment. Block the left nostril. Focus. I'll go ahead and exhale forcefully out the air out the right nostril 9 times. Inhale right. Hold both. Feel brightness, lightness, whatever it is you want to dissolve or get rid of, put it in the fire of your breath. And then exhale forcefully out your right nostril. Wipe any snot. Return to normal breathing. I'm going to go ahead and do that again with a 9 and a 9. And as you hold the breath, if there's any thoughts in there that are really in your way, any feelings or sensations or moods you've got going on, just at that moment when you're holding the breath, you've got that fire of the pranayama, just really dissolve them and commit to your being that you are digesting them and you do not want to be led by those thoughts anymore. So whatever those are for you, just get in there and handle it. So go ahead 9 times out of the left, inhale. Inhale to the left. Hold the breath. Really feel that energy building, dissolving, destroying, changing those negative thoughts. What's keeping you stuck? What's keeping you in the struggle pattern? And then exhale all of that struggle, all that debris out of that nostril, that left nostril. Wipe any snot. Move the whole thing to the other side. So blocking the left, exhaling out of the right 9 times. Inhale right. Block both. Feel that sense. Changing. Deciding it's going to be different. Deciding it is different right here, right now. Present moment. Changing your mind right here, right now for realsies. And then when you're ready to exhale, forceful exhale all that debris out of that right nostril. Good. Let's take it again. So it's 3 rounds. And I will talk less this time. So left nostril, inhale. And here we go. Hold the breath, inhale. Block both. Transform. Change your mind. What's it going to take? And then exhale forcefully out of that left nostril. Same thing on the right. Inhale right. Inhale right, hold. Change your mind. Make it happen. Make it so. You have the power to change your mind. Only you can change your mind. Seriously, only you can do it. When you're ready, forceful exhale all that debris out of the right. Now take a couple Ujjayi breaths through both nostrils. Hold the breath after inhale and feel your mind resolve, feel it change, allow it to be different. Even if it's a little bit different, acknowledge it and let that be okay. Let it be what it needs to be right now. And you exhale, feel that soothing of the changed mind. Good. Let's go ahead and inhale, left arm up. You can slide off your hips off of your heels. Hips can go to the floor here if your knees and hips are okay with that. And then as you inhale, come back. We'll take the hands back behind, opening the chest. Come back to center, and then we'll take the other side. So inhale to the side. Feel that nice sense of space all the way through. And then inhale up. You open the chest. Exhale back to center. So here we go. Inhale, left arm up. Hips go to the side. Exhale up. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale back to center. Inhale, right. Exhale back to center. And that length through the spine. Inhale, open the collarbones. Exhale back. Inhale. Stay here now. Exhale, Om. Om. Inhale, back up. Exhale, Om in the center. Om. Inhale, open the chest. Stay there in Om. Om. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, Om. Om. Inhale, right arm. Stay there, exhale. Om. Inhale, center. Stay there, exhale, feel that Om rising up and down the spine. Om. Inhale, open the collarbones. Exhale there. Om. Inhale, back to center. And Om over into child's pose. Om. Clasp the hands behind your back. Inhale, exhale, pull the hands up and over the head. So stretching out your shoulder sockets, anything that's puffy and tense in there. And release the arms down. Let all that tension drain off into the earth. Good, come on up. Let's go ahead and come to force. Inhale up. Exhale, slide back to child's pose. Hearing that silent Om. Place the forearms on the floor. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, curl the Toes under, press up to dolphin pose. Inhale from the lower, scoop forward. Exhale, press back to child's pose. Release your elbows. Inhale back up to fours. Exhale, slide the right leg back behind you, stretching through the heel. Inhale up. Curl your toes under. Exhale, press into three-legged dog. Inhale, bring your right knee forward. Exhale, press back to three-legged dog. Inhale, come to fours, except for your right leg. Bring it through. And then exhale, slide that right leg back behind you. And inhale now to fours. Exhale, back to child's pose. Clasp the hands behind your back. Inhale, stretch them up and over the head. And exhale, release arms down to the floor. Take a breath. Inhale up to fours. Exhale back to child's pose. Forearms to the floor. Inhale, scoop through. Curl toes under, exhale, dolphin. Inhale, scoop back. Exhale back to child's pose. Release your elbows. Inhale up to fours. Exhale, slide your left leg back, stretching through that back heel. Inhale up to fours, curl your right toe under. Exhale, three-legged dog. Inhale, leg comes through, nose to the knee. Exhale, press it back to three-legged dog. Inhale back to fours, except the left knee comes through. Exhale, curl the toe under, slide back behind you. That left heel. Inhale back to fours. Exhale, child's pose. Clasp the hands behind, change the interlacing. Inhale, arms up and over the head. Exhale, release the arms down by your sides. Take a moment. Inhale back up to fours. Exhale, child's pose, forearms to the floor. Nose scoops through, inhale. Exhale, curl the toes under, dolphin pose. Inhale, reverse, nose comes through. Exhale, back to fours, release your elbows. Inhale, child's pose, release the elbows. Inhale up to fours for realsies. Exhale, slide the right leg back behind you, stretch that right heel. Inhale, come on up. Right leg can be off the floor here. And then exhale, curl your toes under, stretch up to downward facing dog pose. Three-legged dog, with the right leg up. Inhale, right leg comes through, nose to the knee, navel to the spine. Exhale, back to three-legged dog. Take your right leg out to the side. Touch the floor, bring it back up. Three-legged dog. Take a couple breaths here. And then exhale, come on down. Fours, three-legged fours. And then exhale, slide that right leg back behind you. Stretching through the heel. Inhale back to fours. Exhale, child's pose. Clasp hands behind you. Open the collarbones. Release the arms down. Take a moment. In my practice today, can I drain some of those negative thoughts? Can I really change my mind? Can I use my asana practice to pull me more into present moment? So instead of practicing poses, I'm practicing present moment. Can I change my mind with each pose? Even a little bit. Go back to fours, other side. Inhale up. Exhale, slide back to child's pose. Forearms to the floor. Inhale, scoop forward. Exhale, curl toes under, slide hips up. Dolphin. Inhale, reverse, scoop forward. Exhale. Back to child's pose. Release the elbows. Inhale, come up to fours. Exhale, slide your left leg back behind you. Stretch that left heel. Inhale, up to fours. Curl the right toe under. Exhale, three-legged dog, left leg in the air. Inhale, left leg comes through, nose to the knee, navel to the spine. Come back to three-legged dog. Take your left leg out to the side, touch the floor, bring it back up to three-legged dog, and now hold three-legged for a breath. Then your next inhale, come back to fours. Except the left leg comes through instead, and then slide that left heel back behind you for exhale. And now inhale, come back to real fours. There's actually fours instead of threes. And exhale, slide back to child's pose. Clasp the hands, inhale, arms up and over the head, reverse log. And then release the arms down. Take a moment. Let those thoughts drain out into the earth. Give yourself the opportunity to change your mind. To let that negative thinking, the struggle, whatever's bugging you, let it go. Unless you want to be bugged, then carry on. But sometimes I just get so tired of being bugged by things. I just want it to change. So change it right now. Just decide for this moment. You may not be able to hold it changed, but for this moment, for this present moment, let's change it on the mat together right now. We got this. Inhale, come back up to fours. Exhale, curl your toes under for downward facing dog pose. Inhale, exhale, draw the abdomen up. Right leg up into three-legged. Open the hips to crank asana. And from exhale, let's bring it through. Navel to the spine, nose to the knee. Inhale back. Exhale, take your right leg out to the side, touch the floor. Inhale back up. Bend the knee. Bring it through. Exhale, thread that needle. Whoops, I fall over. Inhale back up, three-legged. And bring your leg through to the lunge, back knee off the floor as you peel forward and back to that back leg. Find that sense of length through that back toe, heel, ankle, knee, hip, up my pelvis, up my spine, out my third eye, and then back down through that C. If you're starting to feel more bendy, go ahead and start to straighten that front leg a little bit now. This is not always the progression. Sometimes we like to stay low for different reasons, but for today, we're beginning to straighten that front leg. So if you can't see what I'm doing, I'll lift this arm, straightening that front leg. This is not the position. No, you can do that. Might be kind of fun and weird. Good. And from here, straighten it. Stay here a couple breaths. If you can, if you need to drop anything, do. And then bring it through the lunge one more time. Rotate that front leg out and in and out and in. So I'm rotating this. I'm moving my body out of the way so you can see my leg. Rotate it out and in. So I'm just moving my thigh bone in my hip socket here as I rotate my leg out and in. Just finding that lubrication in the joint as best I can for my present moment. Good. And we'll be back here soon enough. But in the meantime, let's go do other side to downward facing dog. Inhale, 4, exhale, nice slow 4, whatever your count is, then draw the abdomen up. Let that drawing of the abdomen up not be an aggressive draw, like I'm gonna get this, but let it be a centering draw. Let it be something that pulls you into that deep place, that deep quiet of center, past your noise, pull it into you. Let that draw pull you into yourself in a gentle, loving way. Left leg up in the 3-legged. Play around. Whee. Inhale, exhale. And then bring your leg through. Inhale. Or exhale, I'm exhaling. Do whatever you want. And then inhale back. And exhale, leg goes out to the side. Touch the floor, back it up. Bend that leg, thread the needle on the exhale today. Come back around, 3-legged. Inhale. And then bring that leg through to the lunge, back knee off the floor, peeling through the feet. So all the way from toes, heel, ankle, knee, hip, pelvic calf, sacrum, spine, head, third eye, and then reverse. When you get warmed up, or you are warmed up, start to straighten that front leg. For some fun, you can always not straighten that front leg too. Remember, do what you can do today. That's the most important thing. It's your present moment. That's why I love these practices that I share with you, because these are present moment for me. I'm feeling you, I'm feeling me, I'm feeling the wholeness. And I say, okay, let's do a practice. And then I trust it's the perfect one for all. And then release that back knee down. Take that front leg out to the side and back up, just rotating the thigh bone in the hip socket. Thigh bone rotating in the hip socket. Oh yeah. Can I be gentle? Can I just take my hips as they are? Can I explore and learn more about my own hips today? Can my hips teach me something that I wasn't aware of? And then we've rotated and slide back into downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk our feet between your hands to Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend the legs, come up through chair pose. Exhale, soften shoulders, sink hips. Inhale all the way up. Clasp hands, arms down by your sides, and then clasp your hands behind your back. Open collarbones. And then stand, close eyes, take a moment and feel. Inhale, float arms up. Exhale over Uttanasana. Inhale up, Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Hands to the mat. Walker step back to plank. Inhale, right arm up into side plank. Take that bottom leg, take it into half lotus. Arm can go over the head if you like. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Steady the breath. Let harder poses help you steady your mind. Hands to the mat. So you're in a three-legged dog with one leg in half lotus. The left leg specifically. And then release that left leg up into three-legged. Bring your leg through to warrior one. Inhale, float the arms up. Exhale, clasp the hands behind the back. Open the collarbones. Inhale. Exhale, cascade forward. Inhale up. Exhale, cascade forward. Inhale up. Exhale, cascade forward. Inhale up. Exhale, cascade forward. Release the hands to the small of the back. Let the arms glide down towards the floor. Hands may be on blocks here. And straighten that front leg. Revisiting that hamstring now. Inhale 4, exhale 4, draw the abdomen up. Gently center, a gentle centering draw of the abdomen. Inhale, bring yourself up to flat back. Exhale, step back to plank position. You can lower down, chaturanga or half push-up, or skip this part altogether. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog pose. Come up high on your toes, bend your knees. You can baby bunny hop forward, walk or jump your feet between your hands to Uttanasana. Forward fold. And then roll up, inhale. Hands to the heart in prayer. Just stand, close eyes, and feel. How's your mind? And how's the body? How's your physical world? Maybe instead of feeling like, oh, I'm so tight, or I'm so sore, maybe we can reaffirm and say, I'm healthy today. I'm healthy. Can I affirm my own health? Repeatedly, daily. See how that works out. Inhale, breathe up. Exhale over Uttanasana. Inhale up to Ardha Uttanasana, half, flat back. Walk or jump back to plank. This time pour the weight onto the right hand. Left arm goes up into side plank. Get that top foot on the floor. Take the bottom leg, place it into half lotus. Arm can go over the head or straight up, it's your choice. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Let this more challenging pose for some help give your mind something to work on other than your thoughts. Steady the breath, steady the mind, steady the body. Whichever one is easiest to steady that one first and then work from there. So if this is easy for my body, I steady my body. From there, I steady my mind and my breath. Usually goes body, breath, mind, or mind, breath, body, but feel free to mix it up as you want to play. Exhale, hand to the mat, step back into half lotus, three-legged dog. Steady the body, steady the breath, steady the mind in any order. Release your right leg up into three-legged. Bring your leg through to warrior one. Exhale, clasp hands behind you, open collarbones. Change the clasp of your hands. So if you've been doing one way, do the other. Inhale up, open the chest. Exhale, cascade forward. Inhale up. Exhale, cascade forward. Inhale up. Exhale, cascade forward. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, cascade forward. Hands to the small of the back, let them drip down towards the floor. Those of you that like can straighten that front leg. Checking out your right hamstring now, the back of your right leg. See how that is. Inhale 4, exhale 4, draw the abdomen up, a gentle centering draw of the abdomen. Inhale up to flat back. Exhale, slide that leg back behind you to the plank. You can either just press back in a downward facing dog or chaturanga or half push-up, upward dog, low cobra, whatever one you like. And then we'll all meet in down dog. Walk or jump your feet between your hands to Uttanasana. Either come up through chair or roll up. And then stand, close eyes, and feel. Where am I now? Am I here yet? Am I there yet? Where did I want to go? Let's go ahead and take some tree pose today. So pour the weight onto whatever standing leg you want. I'm going to start with my right. Left foot up into tree. You can actually take it into half lotus tree if you like. I'm going to go just this one because I just prefer it somehow. Arms over the head. Hands can be touching if you want to. That's a little bit, makes me feel tight in my shoulders. So sometimes I don't do that. Today I'm just lifting my shoulder blades up. So my shoulders are more around my ears to give my ribs and my spine some more traction. It's a more active version. And this is more of a sort of a relaxed shoulder version. So you just decide which is going to be good for you today. Inhale 4, exhale 4. And then release the arms down. If you can grab your left toe and take the leg out to the side, do it. And then bring that leg in, woo! And then release and stand. Observe the degree of asymmetry you've got going on in your legs especially, and make sure that feels balanced before you start the other side to give yourself an advantage, give yourself some help there. Support yourself in that way. Pour the weight now into your left leg. When you really feel like the roots from your right leg have released and they've let go, then ground down that left leg. Right foot up into whatever tree version you want. Arms could be in any version. Steady the breath. Arms out to the side. You can grab your right big toe. If you can, take that leg out to the side. Bring that leg back in. And release. Take a moment. Good. Inhale, arms up. Exhale over Uttanasana. You can take a vinyasa here, chaturanga, up dog, down dog if you like. Getting yourself in down dog, forearms to the floor for dolphin pose. Right leg up in the air, come into the tippy tiptoes. Play a little bit with three-legged dolphin. Feel free to float it up if you are there. When you're done with one leg, take the other leg. And if you're finding you'd like to have some more time to explore this, feel free to pause the recording and have some fun on your own. And then come back to child's pose for a moment. Let all that tension, let all those thoughts that we've stirred up deliberately just drain out into the earth in child's pose. Just feel like out your head, just going, emptying the mind into the ground. Come on up. Bring your right leg through to the lunge. Told you we'd be back. Do a little pool boy pose. So, hand to the outside of your right hand to the outside of your right knee, moving it more towards the midline. So I'll show you what that looks like here. So instead of having my leg out to the side, I'm actually holding my leg in towards the midline. I'm giving myself a little bit of pressure right in here. And then I'm going to slide my left hip down towards the floor. So see, I'm pretty much in a nice long line here. I'm not really opening it, even though it's completely valid. It just does something different. I'm really going for my center line right now, pulling myself into my soft center. Breathing. This is where I can kiss my knee and tell it I love it. It's such a great job for me. I'm breathing into that side body, my left side body, sliding my shoulder blade up towards my head to free my ribs. Get that shoulder blade off my ribs a little bit so I can breathe into those upper ribs, those upper middle ribs. From here, take the leg out. So down the other leg, I'm going to change my facing now. You'll see my back. So here I am. Okay. I were just on that side, but I'll go over here. Yeeks. Don't want to kick the microphone. That would be not great. Lift that top leg, hand down, looking out over. You see your pool boy, your pool person coming with a platter of whatever it is you really want. Whether it's car or consciousness or health or some sense of peace or stability, whatever it is you need and want right now. Oh, pool boy. Yes. And now go ahead and bend that leg, grab the big toe, take it up. If it's too intense, come down onto your elbow or all the way to the ground. It's harder to balance here, I think. They all pose certain challenges. Since I'm here, I'm just going to stay here. And then from here, roll over onto your back. So my legs straight up in the air now. I'm going to change my facing. That way I'm closer to the microphone. And you can see that I'm right here. Stretching out my hamstring. You can use a strap here. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Go ahead and bend your right leg through the whole pose. For those of you that are more bendy in the hips, go ahead and cradle your leg and pull your shin bone towards your chest. Lengthen the back of your neck. And release. Take your leg out to the side, opening through your inner thigh. And then release that leg down along the ground to meet the other leg. Take a mini Shavasana. And allow yourself to feel the support of the earth, giving you support to change your mind, to change your thoughts. Let's come back. You can roll back over. You can take down dog here if you like to, or just bring that left foot forward for the lunge. Holding the left hand on the outside of the left knee. Feel that midline, really feeling yourself. Pull yourself gently into your soft center. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Opening up that right side body. And then go ahead and lower that right hip to the ground. Slide your left foot out. Hips stacked on top of each other, so that's rolling back. This is more stacked. Lift that leg up. If you're tight through your right side body, this will be more challenging. This will be way challenging for your body and your hip. Looking out over, seeing your pull boy. If you're seeing a big platter of balance coming your way. Big platter of health. Big platter of love. No hidden fees. And grab your big toe. And your leg up. Again, you can come down to the forearm or take it out. They all have their challenges. See if you can maintain length in your lower leg, the one that's on the floor. And from there, roll onto your back now. Feeling your left hamstring. You can use a strap. Head moving away from your hips. Inhale 4, exhale 4. Feel free to draw the abdomen up. Feel that just gentle centering into your deep, soft center. Take the leg out to the side, opening through your inner thigh. And release that leg down along the ground to meet the other leg for Shavasana. If you feel like you need to pull your knees into your chest because a little symmetry would be nice for your spine, do it. You can do some 1 minute abs here. Pressing the heels of the hands into the flesh of your thighs. Press up and in and slightly up. Press them against each other, lower back to the floor. Some of you may be skipping this part, that's okay. Feel the length of your sacrum, lower back, length of the back of your neck. And then when you're done, hug knees to chest. And now move out into Shavasana if you're not already there. Just watch the belly rise and fall. So just watch your belly rise and fall with each breath. Just watch the belly rise and fall as if you're watching a sleeping baby or a puppy or a kitten or something that is just so adorable. It relaxes you just to watch it. So watch your belly rise and fall with that same attitude. How would you watch that precious thing breathe? That's you watching a precious thing breathe. You watching you, that precious thing, breathe. And as you watch that precious thing breathe, that is you. Begin to fill your belly with the thoughts that will truly nourish you. Only you know what they are. I'll suggest some that you can start with. I am loved unconditionally, no matter what. I love myself, no matter what. I am connected, no matter what. All is well in my world. I am divine. I know what I'm doing. I am enough. I am whole. I am complete. I trust myself completely. I am heard. I am seen. I am acknowledged. I acknowledge myself. Continue breathing in whatever thought it is for you. The one thought that's going to nourish you. Fill your belly full of that thought. Digest it and send it out into the rest of your body. It will reach your mind. It will fill your mind. So that thought will override the noise of those other thoughts. Your digestion will take as long as it takes. but it's happening right here, right now, today, present moment. You on your mat, us together. Stay there as long as you like. When you're ready, take a deep breath in. Release, wiggle fingers and toes. Come out of Shavasana however you like. It's my honor and my privilege to share these teachings with you. Thank you for joining. Namaste.